Hey, what's up YouTube? Look, if you're having a challenge with getting into Navy Federal, now some of the challenges of getting into Navy Federal because they want you to have a family member that's a part of the military, right? Well, if you can't get into Navy Federal, don't lose hope because there is another credit union that's flexible like Navy Federal as well. Now, the name of this credit union is called Unify. Unify Financial Credit Union. And I'm going to tell you why I like this credit union. Imagine applying for a credit card and then applying for a loan and they're only doing one inquiry. That's right. With this credit union, they allow you to do one application lasts for 30 days. So that means you can apply for their $50,000 credit card as well as their $50,000 loan. All right, now I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes of this credit union, but just believe that if you can't get into Navy Federal, then this may be a great option for you. That being said, they do a soft pull when you join. And the way for you to join is through the surf rider. Let me write it down so that you'll have understanding. When you join, okay, when you join, it's the Surf Rider Foundation, okay? Surf Rider Foundation. So they focus more on trying to clean up the ocean and stuff like that. But you can join now in order for you to join Unify Federal Financial Credit Union, okay? So it's Unify Financial Credit Union, but in order to join it's through Surf Foundation. And like I said, you get 2 accounts, 1 hard pull, okay? So where Navy Federal, for every account you apply for, they put a hard inquiry. Not with them. When you join them, again, it's a soft pull. Soft pull to join. Now, one of the things that may bother some people is because they actually use ChexSystems. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Some people say they use it, some people say they don't. But if I were you, if I have ChexSystems, I'll unlock it, okay? So, and I'll make sure that I don't have anything on my ChexSystems or make sure I'm out of ChexSystems. Now, I know some of you guys may have that challenge of dealing with ChexSystems and everything. So I'm not going to touch on that. But if you're trying to get to this credit union, your highest probability of joining is making sure that you're not in ChexSystems, all right? So that being said, the next thing is that, oh, I got one other thing to tell you, but I'm going to tell you this first. They have quick loans, and that's no credit check, and they loan up to $500. So for you guys that are looking for like payday loans and stuff, and yes, you have to be a member. Most of the credit unions that offer like quick loans and stuff like that with no interest and stuff, they do charge a $20 fee, okay, for their quick loans. But that's it. But you can borrow up to $500. So if you can borrow that quick loan multiple times. I think it's up to 3 times that you can actually borrow from it. All right. Now, the interesting thing about it, like I said, is no credit check. But I think you have to be a member with them for at least 60 to 90 days in order for you to qualify for that. But you do have to be a member with them. All right. Now, there's another thing. If you open up a checking with them, I think up until December 31st, opening up a checking account, I don't know all the criteria, so you have to check them out, but they're offering $250 to open up a checking account with them. So that's very good as well. So they're trying to encourage people to open up a checking account with them. Now, I mentioned about the hard pull, okay? So like I said, with the hard pull, their hard pull is Experian, but it's not Experian 8. It's not your FICO 8, it's your FICO 2. So which is pretty much your mortgage score. Now, for those of you that don't know the difference between your FICO 8 and your mortgage score, click the link in the description and get your real FICO scores. Good thing about it, they're not using Vantage, all right? They are using FICO scores, all right? So, that being said, the next thing you want to talk about is the credit cards that they offer. Now, they offer all Visa credit cards, not MasterCards. Now, they have their regular Visa card. It goes up to $4,999. Then they have the Visa. This is their Visa choice. Then they have the Visa Gold. All right, so your Visa Gold is $1,499. That's what it maxes out at, $14,999, okay? This one maxes out at $4,999. Then they have their Platinum and another one. Now their Visa Platinum, it goes up to $50,000, okay? It goes up to $50,000, all right? Now, with this here, with understanding these credit scores, what would be your average credit score in order to get approved for the Visa credit cards? With many credit unions, I would say the safest is 670 and up. Okay? If you have a 670 and up. So one other thing about this here Unify credit union is that they offer business accounts. They offer business accounts, but here's the thing about it, excuse me. They offer business accounts, but the thing about it is I don't see any business credit cards. So that's what I was trying to find out, if they actually offer business credit cards, all right? Now, like I said, for those of you that's struggling to get into Navy Federal, this is a nationwide credit union. They're based in California, okay? But anybody can join them. All right, so they don't have those restrictions. So if you can't get into Navy Federal, this is definitely an option. They do offer secured cards. Now, in reference to their secured cards, those secured cards do report to the credit bureau, but in terms of graduation, some people said that they graduate after a year. Some people said that they haven't seen it graduate. If you are actually a member of this credit union, then put a comment below. Let me know, how do you feel about this credit union? Do you like them? How would you compare them to Navy Federal? Like I said, with Navy Federal, we know that, hey, you can get a credit card, a $25,000 credit card with a 580 credit score, right? So that's maybe the biggest difference with them, is that Navy Federal internal scores. So if you want to build up an internal score with them, you definitely want to take advantage of the checking account and the savings account. Now, if you have any other questions all right, about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.